You know what's really funny, guys, is once again we've been here before. We've been here before. I mean, are you guys fucking scared? Are you guys actually scared? I'm gonna explain to you exactly what just happened. Okay, now, now you guys, if you're new, if you have been in this market less than a year, you should probably you probably feel like you're freaking out and you're scared, right? Because you probably bought it 100,000, maybe 95,000, right? And if you haven't been in this market long enough to actually be in the game, in your gains, like even with this drop, guys, I'm still in my game. I'm still in profit, so I'm not worried. Now, take that mindset. Like, imagine if you bought and transfer it to yours, right? Transfer it to your mindset. If you bought at the top, it's down a little bit, but then think of the guys like me who've been in here since 2019. This is no big deal. Like, most of my XRP buys are under $1. So I'm not freaking out yet. But see, the thing is, if you bought a bunch of bullshit like Stellar or any of these other ones, like any of these other Near, Ethereum Classic, these are the ones that pumped and now they can't maintain their floor. So, like, XRP is actually holding pretty good, to be honest with you. Bitcoin, amazing. Ethereum is a little weird right now, guys, and I'm sure you're hearing that all over the place. But even for me, like, ETH is like, for something to not give you a year over year return is a little weird. You know, like, XRP has now given me a return finally, although not a huge return, but I had faith in ETH, and I made a lot of money on ETH in 2020. And now I'm not too sure. Like, I've been thinking about ETH a lot, and like, I just don't know. I don't know, guys. It hasn't done shit, and in fact, you've lost money on it. It's at the same price it was back in like 2021. And I mean, if you think that's a long time to hold something without a return, you know, Bitcoin, guaranteed returns, XRP, there's a little bit more. I feel like the trust, you know, the sentiment regarding XRP has definitely increased since 6 months ago. I think more people believe in XRP. I don't know if that's because of like the stuff on YouTube that's been out there for a number of years now, but I it'd be great to see XRP flip ETH. And to be honest with you guys, if XRP does hit anywhere over $100, dude, we are flying so high, bro. Even if it hits $50, we're flying high. But anyway, Solana, I told you I extinguished my positions. I'm no longer a believer in that coin. Not because I think it's trash, just because I don't know what it's doing. Like, I can't tell from the founders or whatever, the heads of the group. I can't tell if I trust them or not. And so because of that, I put it into something I do trust, like XRP and Bitcoin or Litecoin. So anyway, the main point of this video is, are you guys worried? You got these tariffs, you got, you know, Trump doing stuff, you got crazy on the left side, right side, going absolutely insane. You know, I'm a conspiracy guy, so I don't vote. I don't trust anybody up there in Washington. I don't like any of them. That's why I buy Bitcoin, because when I buy Bitcoin, I put that money in my ledger and I put it under my bed or in my safe, you know. It's my money. It's either Bitcoin or metals, Bitcoin or metals, or collectibles, because we are in a permanently inflating society, dude. And Bitcoin is now nice and steady at 79. Depending on what the elites want to do, they might want to buy more, so they'll probably dump it down to 50, which is crazy because I didn't think that would happen. I think what I said in some of my other videos, where we kind of like it go up to 110 or 105 and then come back down, and I said it probably won't go past like 75-ish, which it did. It actually hit, I think it hit 70, right? So I was surprising to me it went under 75. I don't see it going below that. I will be actually very surprised if it goes under 70,000 or 60. If it goes under 60, I'll be like shocked. And I will still buy more because, I go in chunks of $1,000 or $500 investments for Bitcoin, and $1,000 obviously, gets you a little bit more than zero point zero 0.01 million sats. So I like to go in 0.01s, 0.01s, okay? And I'm trying to build up to that. I'm trying to be a whole coiner. I think everyone's goal should be to have one whole Bitcoin. That should be a goal that you maintain and as your investment strategy. I mean, one Bitcoin, and if this thing goes to 10 million or a million, you're good to go, dude. So Cardano, no interest in that. And again, dude, we've seen Cardano pump and dump. This is like the third time, dude. I've seen all these bullshit coins pump and dump, and I told you guys this 6 months ago. I told you guys this. Fuck Cardano, fuck Stellar, fuck all these other bullshit coins. Yeah, you could have made some good money on H-bar when it was 5 cents and then took it up to 50 cents. Sure, but dude, why risk it? Your best investments are Bitcoin, XRP, and Litecoin, in my opinion. I mean, there are way too many coins here for all these to be successful, guys. So just stick with your blue chips, okay? You got to accumulate one Bitcoin. Now, the elites are going to pump it when they see fit. So, it's funny. I look on Twitter and everyone's like, oh, the market, the analyst. Dude, like the charts, the narrative. Yes, all true. Yes. But if you have been down the rabbit hole, the deep rabbit hole, you know what's going on. The world is controlled by the elites, and you think you know who they are. Like, you think it's Bill Gates or Elon Musk or Rothschild, right? Or Soros. No, because the fact that you know about those people, that you know their names, means they are not the richest people on the planet. The richest people on the planet are in the shadows. We don't know who they are. We suspect who they are, but if you know their names, they're not the ones running the world. And that's just how it is. So the shadows will pump the markets when they want to, and because they're already rich, guys. The people who own these markets are already the controllers of the world. So if they know us peasants are in here, my thoughts are like, why the hell would they pump it anyway? Like, why would they want to make us rich? Unless they are also trying to get rich, and they're trying to actually like get rid of the tourists in the market, which is true as well. And we all know that, right? Like they shake the tree, just like they just did. The peasants fall out because they get scared, and it leaves more room to raise the floor price. And if you're into NFTs, the floor price means when Bitcoin basically levels off for a long and starts crab walking, okay? Like levels off and starts crab walking. And we're pretty much there. I mean, this is pretty much 79,000 is pretty much I'm there. I think we could go down more. I think there's still some new people who are still hanging on for dear life. But once another shake comes and drops down to 69,000, if that happens, dude, you will see the last of the new people get out of here. It happens to us all when you first get into crypto. You experience your first big cherry pop and dip of 20%. You see all the 16% down, 15% down for the week, 25% down. Dude, we've seen some crazy crashes, worse than this, dude. I mean, dude, back in 2021, I remember we were seeing like, it was bloody, dude. We were seeing like 25% on all coins down, 30%. 27%. I mean, this is nothing, dude. That's what I mean. If you guys have been here for like 5, 6, 7 years and 10 years, I mean, this is nothing. Imagine if you bought Bitcoin at $500. Like, you don't care if it goes down from 90,000 to 79,000. You're like a massive profit. So you got to look at it from that angle. Like, you're not late, but there's a lot of people who are in on these coins like XRP. I'm in at 55 cents. I am not worried about XRP right now because I'm still up like 4x. So, like maybe more. So try to pretend like you're already 4x where you want to be. So like if you bought at the top, everyone buys at the top eventually, dude. Like that's the thing. That's why you got to think of Bitcoin like it doesn't matter the price. I need to accumulate one coin. It's not going to go to zero, dude. I don't know where the fuck Peter Schiff is saying this. Like, oh, going to zero. Like his tweets are crazy, dude. Like, I don't think people understand that feeling of when you buy some Bitcoin and you lock it away in your ledger. That's the thing. Most people don't have crypto. Most people definitely don't know how to transfer crypto. People don't know how to pay in crypto because the user interface is trash right now, and that's why you're early still. And that's why people don't really store crypto on their ledger. They treat it like stocks. Like, they just leave it on the exchange. But I think there's the big change happens when you send the Bitcoin or crypto, specifically Bitcoin, which is so valuable, from the exchange to your personal ledger, to your personal bank, your ledger. And that's when the magic happens. When it's in your safe and the government can't get it, they can't tax it, it's yours, you can pay with it, and no one will know. Dude, we're in for some crazy shit. I really do think Bitcoin could be the reserve currency. Because the government can't, you can pay for things and you could take payments, and the government, they see your address, but they don't know exactly who you are, where it's going. So as for me, when I take payments for my clients, that helps me out a lot. I don't want to pay taxes. Fuck taxes. Barely pay any right now. Fuck them. Fuck this government sending my money to Ukraine, Pakistan, fucking China. I don't give a fuck where you're sending my money. Better be in my fucking pocket where it's being sent. In my ledger. My pocket, not the government's. My pocket, motherfucker. Fuck the government. All right, that's my video. Peace.